The paycheck that just hit your bank account is already worth less than it was the moment your employer sent it. Isn't that funny? No, I didn't think so either. And it's not because you spent anything, and it's not because the market crashed. I mean, have you actually seen the number? The real amount fiat is costing you? Well, today I'm showing you that number. And then I'm going to show you the one shift that makes it stop happening to you for good. Because I'm done pretending this is normal. I'm done watching the people I love work their entire lives just to end up with less real wealth than when they started. This isn't a market update. This is about getting back to truly valuing your life. Look, I speak many. I have an economics degree, I went to school for business, and I landed a Wall Street Journal award, and that's not a brag, trust me. It's to let you know that I've heard it all. But more importantly, here's what they don't teach you about money. It's not actually money. It's time. Every dollar in your bank account represents hours of your one life you've already traded away to get it. You worked the shift. You showed up when you didn't want to. You gave a piece of the only life you get, and in exchange, someone handed you back time, disguised as currency. So when people tell you save your money, what they're actually telling you to do is to store your time somewhere safe. But here's the most frustrating part. The place we've been told to store our time, our most valuable asset, is leaking every single year, quietly by design. That's not a metaphor. That's inflation. And I don't think it's an accident of bad luck or bad policy. I believe it's a pretty predictable result of a system where someone else gets to decide how much your time is worth after you've already handed it over. Nobody voted on it and nobody asked you. It just happens in a room you'll never sit in, made by people who will never have to explain it to your face. Most people have no idea how much of their actual literal life this is costing them because nobody's ever put it in those terms. Well, I'm putting it in those terms right now. Then I'm showing you exactly what to do about it because I didn't hit record to make you angry or frustrated. I'm convinced I found the way out. So let's do the math together right now with real numbers because I'm not asking you to believe me. I want you to check my work. So let's say you make about $64,000 a year. That's roughly the median full-time salary here in the US, straight from the latest BLS data. That works out to about $31 an hour, which would mean every single dollar you earn costs you about 2 minutes of your one finite life. Okay, so let's take a quick side note. I'm going to address something not because I'm whining, but because it matters.
Talk to me, Goose.
The median annual income for men right now in the US is actually $71,000 a year, which comes out to roughly $34 an hour. For women, it's $57,000 a year, which is about $27 an hour. That gap is its own time value story, and I can't pretend it isn't. If people are handed over the same hours of their life and the system compensates one of them less for it, that's not a footnote. That's some pretty real stuff. Take with that as you will. More women should be in Bitcoin.
All I ever wanted was $10 million cash quick.
So we'll run the math using the overall median. Let's say you do the responsible thing. You saved $10,000 this year in a regular savings account. You didn't blow it on nonsense. You were disciplined. You did exactly what every financial advisor, bank commercial, or every well-meaning parent has told you to do. But here's what they didn't tell you. Real inflation, not the sanitized number that gets reported, but what things actually cost you year over year, that's been hovering around 7%. That means your $10,000 sitting exactly where you were told to put it is worth about $9,300 in real purchasing power by the end of the year. You didn't lose $700. You lost the time it took you to earn $700. At $31 an hour, that's about 23 hours of your one life over half a work week gone. Not because you did anything wrong, because you did everything right by the rules you were handed, and SAFE ended up taking most of a work week from you anyway. That's not bad luck. That's the system working exactly as designed. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So here's why I think about Bitcoin differently than a lot of people on the internet I see posting about bull markets and bear markets, and hey, let's not forget about altcoin season. I don't look at it as a speculative bet. It's definitely not a lottery ticket, and it's not going to get you rich quick. Because if that's how you look at it, trust me, you'll panic sell the first time it drops 20% and you'll have already missed the point. I look at Bitcoin as the first place in human history where you can store your time in something that can't be diluted by a decision made in a room you'll never sit in. This is the part I actually care about. It's not about price go up. It's about whether the thing holding your life hours can be stolen from you without your permission. A dollar can be printed into existence by people who will never meet you. Your savings account balance can be inflated away by a policy you had no vote in. Bitcoin has a fixed, known, unchangeable supply. Nobody in any building, on any committee, in any country gets to vote to create more of it and hand themselves a bigger share of your time. That's the entire thesis. Not number go up, time protected finally by math instead of permission. So here's what I'd love you to actually do after this video, because a video like this only means something if it turns into action. Take your real hourly wage. Take whatever you have sitting in a regular savings or checking account, doing nothing, and multiply that balance by 7%. Then divide that number by your hourly wage. That number is how many hours of your one life inflation is scheduled to take from you this year alone for doing absolutely nothing wrong. Just sitting there, trusting the system the way you were told to. So if you're feeling brave or straight up ticked off, drop your number in the comments. Just type, inflation is costing me this many hours a year. Not because I want anyone to feel ashamed. I want you to see it in black and white. In your own words, your comment, because that's usually the exact moment people stop being passive about their money and start asking the questions no one ever taught them to ask. Money is time. Time is the one thing you will never get back, no matter how much you earn, no matter how hard you work. Every single thing I talk about on this channel, Bitcoin, sovereignty, your health and habits, comes back to this one idea. Are you protecting your time? Or are you letting someone else spend it for you because you didn't know you had the choice? Unfortunately, you didn't choose the system you were born into. None of us did. But now you have the choice. If this video made you think a little bit differently, consider subscribing. And until next time, stay sovereign and protect your time.